Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
This stream will probably not make me want to kill myself by the end of it. I hate you for that
Or
last
will it?
one.
Or will it?
Will it? Dun-dun-dun-dun.
So, Light, why don't you tell the audience what we are looking at today?
Well, we're supposed to be looking at you trolling someone using an alt.
All right, can you guess who it is?
I have no idea. The Stein, maybe? I'm not sure.
How did you? Okay, you guessed it. Okay, so basically, I made an alt account on Discord. Okay, and then I added Dan on that alt and started fucking with him until he blocked me. So
What, did you send stuff like, did you frog him?
no, it was completely different. Just let me show you. Oh, hey JDM, hey JDM. Let me show you what I did. Okay. Okay, so are you ready to see it?
All right, let's see it.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to read out what the screenshots say.
Oh dear. As in, am I reading Dan or is it?
You're reading. You're reading both.
Oh dear. So this isn't like when we read out that thread on my stream. This is like me voicing both of you.
Yes. Okay.
It's a
So
shame we don't have a Hima's amazing Dan acting.
well, if he comes in here later, then maybe we can read it again. But anyways, here it is.
No one. Hello, Dan. How is it? Dan Stein. Who are you? Wait, is this profile picture Goku?
Yes.
I'm hurt. That better not be his current profile picture. Bro, I'm actually gonna go look it up. I'm gonna look up his profile picture. And if it's still Goku, I'm gonna be annoyed. Nope, it's his two OCs. Or Lee, I'm not quite sure. Apparently he's still obsessed with her.
Still hasn't gotten over Lee, but anyways.
I'm no one, Dan. Wanna VC? No, I can't. No, I can't. Sounds sus. Any reason? I live with the rat people, Danny boy. Sounds even more sus. One last chance to tell me the truth, or I'm going to assume that you're a Kumu trying to dart me. You seem to be a huge fan of the Sakumu guy. I remember him admitting once that he was like, "Oh, okay."
What?
I remember,
What?
I remember Dan admitting once that he like looked up to Akumu, or at least used to look up to Akumu. Yeah. Okay, I said one last chance, but I'm willing to argue with you for a little bit because it sounds fun. Literally, he's only willing to argue with the Ural because he perceives you as dumber than him. Because, like, all of the times I have argued him, I have wound up blocked after 5 minutes at most. Because, like, arguing with Dan just gets you a block. It's kind of guaranteed. Anyway, I like fun. Anyway, so no, I hate Akumu because he hates me. This is hilarious. Okay, sounds legit. Really? Really? Say this is a trick, is it? What counts as a trick? Acting like a fan only to reveal later you're a spy. What is that image?
All I did was look up spy from TF2 and I found that image.
Are you one of Pumpkin Man's friends? I actually don't know who Pumpkin Man is. Pumpkin who? Are you Mr. Vibin? No, sorry. I gotta say it like he does. Are you Mr. Vibin? I'm sorry, that still was funny to me. Am I vibing in the Ritz? Fuck. I knew it. No, that wasn't. You didn't even say you were vibing. Oh my God.
All I said was, "Am I vibing in Dorit's car?"
All right. Wait. What's the next one? Am I vibing into? Oh wait, no. Fine. Just to be fair, I'm gonna ask for some last words before I unfriend you. So any last words? Jeez, this is anime villain number 2. First it was Nintendo Meta Runner, and now freaking Dan Stein. Any last words? I made a website called for the Dan Stein fan club that I can link to you.
And this was it. Oh, hold on.
That's totally a Rickroll.
Oh, hold on. I'll be right back.
All right. If anyone's in the audience, who wants to bet that it's a Rickroll? Because if you're here, type whether you think it'll be a Rickroll or not a Rickroll.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, so you're back, and I asked everyone while you were gone who thinks it's a what's it called, a Rickroll or not. It's an I made a whole it's an IP grabber, isn't it? No, I promise you can trust me. That's a Rickroll. Yeah, I'm with Hound on this one. That's a Rickroll.
Oh, Hound King's here?
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, it's a Rickroll. It was a Rickroll.
I knew it.
And then
right.
Okay, I didn't get the screenshot for this because it wouldn't upload for some reason, but I'll just tell you what happened. Basically, after I sent him that Rickroll, and after he saw the Rickroll, he tried using that same link with the different name, Fan Club for No One, and he tried to use my own trick against me and thought I wouldn't notice.
That's just stupid. Yeah, I think I win. Yeah, congratulations, Hound King. You got the answer right. You've received the grand prize of nothing.
I swear, how many times is Dan going to get trolled before he catches on?
2-minute account. I mean, he's slightly catching on, but that's only because of stuff that Sly came up with and not him.
What did Sly come up with?
Like the VC thing and trying to force you into a VC because he wants to verify your voice. But like even then, there's many ways to get around it. Doodle's real voice sounds nothing like her YouTube one. Like she used it in her most recent video for like one interjection, and if you hear it, it sounds absolutely nothing like her real voice. I mean, it sounds absolutely nothing like the one she uses. So it is possible to change your voice completely.
What did it sound like?
In her own words back in 2016, more of a, quote, generic fuck on the internet. Hang on, I'll find it for you if I can. I think it was actually in the comments section where somebody is like, here we go, found it. 2928. 2928, alright, so I'll share my screen now. Share screen, application window, Microsoft Edge tab, and it gets worse, Nintendo Meta Runner. Share audio. There we go. Is it on screen? All right.
Hey Josh, guess who also has a masculine voice but would still prefer to go by she, her?
Oh, this is the information you've been looking for in
Why?
your research, right? Wait a second. You can
Pronouns.
Hang on a second. My dog just fell on the floor. Are you all right?
Oh God, she sounds like Neko Koda.
Yeah, a little.
If you're say he's transgender, then show proof.
Hey Josh, guess who also has a masculine voice but would still prefer to go by she, her pronouns? I'll give you a hint. We worked together in 2017. Like, sure, I'm a lot more open about being trans than maybe Lindata is on her channel. fine. But when Umbris, someone who is actually friends with Lindada, says that the reason she used text-to-speech in this video was due to reasons of dysphoria, then arguing this part comes off as a little transphobic.
At Fractured Light
There you go.
Okay.
But yeah, she sounds.
JDM said Dan's really easy to troll.
No, I'm not researching. That's the point of my commentaries, huh?
Oh yeah, hold on. I made another alt account and I trolled him on YouTube. Do you want to see the screenshots of that?
Oh hell yeah! But like, I think that gets my point across just fine. That you can hide your voice very effectively, because who would have expected that to come from like Doodle's channel?
Okay, hold on.
How to use Microsoft Edge? Cringe. It's not like I do the same thing.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. So once again, you're doing the reading.
Okay. Hey Dan, who's the person in blue?
No,
Just
read
wait.
the name first.
Oh, Danny, voice block me plus. What?
He legitimately didn't catch on that this was a troll account.
Oh dear. Just wait for the comic to come out. Also, weird name, dude. You might want to get that fixed. Bro, you might want to get your... Nah, I'm not saying that. I was going to say you might want to get your content fixed, but everybody knows that it doesn't work.
It's Lee.
It's Lee at Danstein. So, I mean, they're not right, but...
Okay, so this was a response to him saying, "Just wait for the comic to come out."
You're going to come out? Wow. Well, to be fair, he already did that with his few-second video, don't you remember? You know what I'm referring to. You know what I'm referring to.
Okay, hold on. We're only 13 minutes in and we're already laughing like this.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
You're going to... never mind. Alright, next screenshot. By the way, I like smart Danny boys, and I cannot like. Oh my god, Danny boy, block me, please. What the fuck, dude? At Dan Stein, hey Dan, I have a question. At Danny, I'm not saying that again. Yeah, you should have said, "Do you want to have a bad time?" Blue. Yeah, blue. That's it. That's it. I live with the rat people, Danny boy. Is this when you realize that the accounts are connected, or do you still not figure it out?
Yeah, and then I went on my other account and I checked the comments and it wasn't there.
Wow, he is so easy to troll. He didn't figure out that was a troll, even given the name.
He's so stupid.
My God, no wonder he's like everybody's been able to troll him so effectively. Like Cassie's done it at least 3 times. I know
He's so much
done his shit.
He's so much fun to troll.
Like honestly, he's the type of like guy where like I haven't actually trolled anyone improperly in a really long time. But like if I were to troll someone and try to be funny about them, it would probably be with Dan, because it'd take him forever to pick on, so I'd have like so much time to get used to it. like like get used to like the trolling process because I haven't like again I'm not very good at trolling right now. Like I can make stupid stuff, but I'm not a master of trolling. You know.
Oh, I just had an idea.
What?
What if I make an account pretending to be a girl and I troll him with that?
Oh damn! Just make sure he doesn't ask you out.
Oh, I just remembered. I have something else.
What?
This isn't trolling, but this isn't trolling, but this is an unlisted video that I made on my main account.
Oh dear.
So basically what I did is that I took his video, his most important video on my channel video, and I edited that, and you'll see what I did.
Jeez, it's
I'll
gonna
show
be
you the
like the
video.
pirate. It's gonna be like the pyrocynical response video where that got trimmed down, isn't it?
Okay, am I sharing audio? Okay, Dan Stein exposed.
Oh dear, here we go.
Because here's the thing, these fake screenshots could get me head, alright? Because here's the thing, people aren't willing to believe that these screenshots are fake because people out there just trust me so much.
Did you hear it?
Yep, I heard it. I want that. DM me that on Discord.
What?
DM me that on Discord.
Okay, hold on.
So much to the point where they do anything, and I repeat, anything to get my body.
Wow.
Fabricate fake screenshots and use those as an excuse to legally fucker me. What are you gonna do to fuck Dan Stein? Of all these people growing their opinions out to become more and more extremist to the point where now people want to fucking and make videos just fucking inside. I kept saying this, just make videos fucking me, that's all. But no one's willing to do it. If you're actually out there and you're happy when someone dies, and you're happy when someone dies, and you're happy when someone dies,
I would love to see you shoot yourself, Michael.
there's something severely fucked up in your head.
What did I just watch? I want that. Nah, I haven't seen your unlisted stream, JD.
Okay, I'll DM you that. Give me a second.
Like, what the fuck was
You heard it here. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Dan Stein wants you to fuck him.
Wow.
He did say he was bi.
Well, good point. But you better not get cancelled over this. You know he's gonna make a video on this if he finds out.
Oh, or will he? Should I make it public?
I dare you. Oh dear.
Should I?
I don't know. It has its strengths and drawbacks. I mean, it ultimately depends. I mean, people should be like clear that this, like, people will know that this has been edited down. But it ultimately comes down to how will Dan treat it, because it's not like, knowing Dan, he will probably try and make it sound like you actually want people to fuck. Oh, what a surprise. People who call me out for being a pedo are also pedo themselves. Such hypocrites. Yeah, because being hypocritical is the thing to worry about in that situation. Thanks, idiot. I'm still... Well, actually, I am kind of over it. It still annoys me when I think about it, though.
I mean, if Jar was the one editing it, he'd say "fuck Dan" in the ass with a spatula.
Oh God. Like damn. Just with a spatula as well. Like that's the best part. He hasn't done a spatula joke in a while, has he? It's a bit of a shame. So now people want to thank me. I don't, but my spatula does.
Oh, JDM, you just gave me an idea. Maybe I can show that commentary on stream too.
Uh-oh. Now I'm scared.
His commentary on JDM.
This is probably gonna be funny.
Oh, it is. Hold on.
I've probably seen it once or twice before, but I don't think I'll have seen it all the way through.
Okay. Well, hold on.
People are growing out their opinions, so now people want to kill me. 3 hours.
Like Dan grows out a certain other thing that he has whenever he sees a 12-year-old.
I do not want that image in my head. Oh, jeez.
Like his friends are like, "Hey Dan, we're gonna get you a girlfriend." Dan's like, "Okay, but it has to be 13 or younger, otherwise I won't date them."
To be fair, that sounds like something he'd legitimately say.
Shit! I did not mean to show my face. Shit. Okay, hold on. Let me show you the commentary. Okay, now look at this. Read the title.
JDM back at it again with the toxic. Oh, this is going to be ironic as all hell by the end of the video, isn't it? 39 minutes.
This is going to be hell.
So, JDM 8000 made another video about me. And I'm just gonna say it. It's probably gonna be really bad. Who am I kidding? I've already seen it. Well, I've already seen it. I know it's gonna be bad because I've already seen it. I've already seen it.
We know.
So I'ma spit it before I flit it.
At least he got to the point quicker this time.
Tucking tools like mechanics, pens, pencils, pads, and mics are panic. Since they suit like Campbell.
Whew. Sup everybody. I am JDM 8000. And boy oh boy. Vanstein.
Clearly you're the better person.
I mean this moment to respond back to you.
Yes, because clearly you're the better person right here. I mean, responding to a video without any need to do so.
Wouldn't that apply to you? Responding to a video without any need to, that is literally just an attempt to silence someone, and that is really cringe.
This coming from Dan. I would call him a hypocrite, but I know he hates the H word, so... You know.
I mean, at least I have a need to respond to this video, and that is myself.
Oh, man.
Really? You're trying to ruin my reputation? Granted, well...
Like you tried to ruin mine?
And you tried to ruin mine by calling me a pedo on Twitter?
I may not care too much about my reputation. Oh, speaking of that...
so this is where he says it. This is where
he said it before. He said it before.
Well, that is categorically untrue, given the stuff he always says. Like, some idiot tried to ruin my reputation. Yeah, I thought you didn't care about your reputation, though. Or, these screenshots could get me legally murdered. Like, if you don't care about your reputation, you don't have any reason to care.
Just give me a second. It gets better.
Later, But anyway, so like I was saying, yes, I may not care too much about my reputation. At the end of the day, I mean, I still want to look somewhat presentable on.
Then you do care about your reputation.
Did he just contradict himself 5 seconds after he said something?
He basically just said, I don't care about my reputation. I just care about my reputation.
I want to die and take this entire
Wait,
planet
wait,
to hell.
Wait. I don't care about enlightening myself. I just care about the fractured light.
If this was my stream, you'd be out now.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Lighten up, will you?
Oh, God.
Anyways, I'm continuing. What, you gonna cry?
Don't beg.
Whatever.
On the internet, like, you know, like, yes, I may not care about my reputation, but what I do care about is whether or not I look like a good doctor.
That's literally what your reputation is.
I don't care about my reputation. I only care about my reputation. Like, it's one or the other. You can't have both.
I'm not. Wait, Dan. I'm not a person. I'm just a Homo sapien.
Oh, yeah, because those aren't totally the same thing.
Turn on Dan. Link will be in the description. Yes. Oh, I'm just excited.
Ow. Yes, because talking down to me is clearly going to make you look way better than me in every way, shape, or form.
Dan.
Wait, isn't this the same guy who, in a commentary on Doodle Tones, went ahead and said, Doodle Tones, I bet your brain's all screwed up, and then goes ahead to say this.
Just wait. Just wait for what he says later in the video.
Oh, can you believe this guy?
Yeah, I can't believe this Dan Stein guy.
Oh, but, you know, the internet is retarded, so yeah, people are gonna still take this guy's side instead of mine.
I can't imagine why.
Oh, it's almost like, Dan, you're in the wrong on this one. It's almost like everybody's gonna take his side over mine. But I'm the victim, you guys. I'm the victim here. Like, yeah,
What
I
is
know.
going on in the background?
Oh, a lot of things. Yeah,
Anyway.
I know. Like, I know that, you know, the majority isn't already right. I mean, always right. Like, hell, look at John's one. But there's more to it. We have screenshots. You don't. Our claims are backed up. Yours are not. You resort to slander and very terrible points. We don't. And when we do make bad points, they're accidental. Quite often, I can't even tell if you're making good points on purpose or not. Oh, whoops. Wrong way around. Because you don't make good points. And now I got it the wrong way around, so I'm evil. You must cancel me now. Hang on. I'm going to change my stream name.
Cancel me, Daddy Dan.
Not for that!
Okay, fine. Cancel Blight. Oh, wait. I have a better idea.
Cancel side.
Okay, getting back on topic.
Why? I don't know why. I mean, for real. Like, this guy is the most condescending asshole I've ever met. Well, aside from Michael, but
Because he said
Name drop him.
he's condescending. He's a condescending asshole because he said, "Am I quiet now?"
Like, that's not condescension. That's asking a question. And then you want to go all condescending, and then you say, oh, he's condescending, and then go, well, you then say, well, the internet is mostly retarded anyways.
Wait, isn't this the same guy who just he just got onto JDM for quote talking down to him, then he says that like literally 5 seconds after.
What is it with this guy and contradicting himself 10 seconds later? What is even the point? You see, this is the rule of my videos. If you're gonna watch my videos, turn your brain off. Yeah, even that doesn't work because you seem to have even lower than a turned off brain for intelligence. What works for your videos?
Actually, if you need to watch his videos, then you're gonna have to do a lot of. Then you're gonna have to go to the gym because he has a lot of mental gymnastics. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if his mind was big. I mean, his gravitational pull is just too strong.
Wow.
But you know what I mean.
I'm gonna cry.
This.
Oh.
For Christ's sake, at least I have an excuse for my audio problems. Like, for you, you have no excuse.
You have no excuse for your audio problems. How do you know?
Wait. Just wait. I don't know if you've heard this before, but just wait.
Oh, I forgot to turn off the volume.
Did you hear that?
He didn't even go to turn off the volume. Oh my god. No.
Yeah, but even when he did have points on you, those points could easily be applied to him. Anyways.
Oh, I forgot how to talk. Like, what the fuck?
This coming from the guy who pronounced fuck with an O and not a U.
And the guy who pronounced vibin as vibin.
A year later too, so he's supposed to be smarter by now. But I still want to focus on how he said fuck like fuck. Like, who does that? I'm sorry. That in itself is just a crime.
Motherfucker.
Well, that is only assuming if your next video on me is gonna be the last video you make about me. Because, let's be honest, if he sees this, he's probably gonna respond to me.
Yeah, you're right. You darn right. I'm gonna respond to you, and I'm responding to you right now.
And why exactly are you proud of this? Cause all this makes you look like is a petty cunt. Now,
Responding to someone makes you a petty cunt.
Hey, Kettle. Meat pot. Oh, it's the other way around.
Pot,
It doesn't
meat
matter.
kettle.
kid, people may say that I'm a petty cunt for responding, but my reason for responding is because of the fact being that if I don't respond, then people will hate me.
And
They already do.
And you are dumb. It is the exact opposite. You responding to this shit in ways like this is part of the reason why people hate you.
That was a subtle reason. I swear that was a subtle parallel to iDubbbz. He did the exact same thing with Tana. With Tana Monte.
Mongo.
Mongo. Tana, you are dumb. It is the exact opposite of that. Like, Dan, part of the reason people don't like you is you make bad responses like this. Your content is terrible.
Anyways.
At one point. Yeah, that's right. Someone claimed that
Video about her. Like, really?
Okay, wait, what?
You're not bullying Michael. Oh, you're bullying Wolfie Chew.
It's been months since I made a video about her.
Okay,
yeah, but that doesn't change that you did.
Okay. I will say this, JDM could have elaborated on that if he found it to be bullying, but at the same time, Dan, by your logic, you would be bullying me.
In either way you could slice it, he is a petty cunt for responding to you.
Like, really? How am I bullying her? What, are you just gonna bring up an example that's like extremely old? Spoiler alert, he does.
Why? Hey, hold up. No. There's nothing extremely old other than the videos that, instead of making you look like a complete terrible kid, instead made you look somewhat bad but also funny at the same time. Like, I found an old video of his only because it got linked to me, right? But I found a video of his where he's like, my favorite game in the world. And he actually went back because people were laughing at the video to say, this is an older video and doesn't represent who I am now. Like, he got that annoyed that he went back to a 4-year-old video to delete comments that were laughing at an old cringy video. Like, everyone starts out bad. You're still bad. Live with it. Please. People will make fun of your old stuff.
I mean, he started out bad and he got worse.
Yeah, like, come on. This stuff's better. Like, and if they're laughing at your older stuff, maybe that says something about your newer content, mate.
And attempting to dox.
No, I'm not necessarily doxing her.
I mean, okay, I will say this. This is like the one thing he's actually proven me wrong on. Like, literally the only thing. And even then he did dox hacks, so it's not entirely a lose for me.
So yeah, he just proved it later. Look, he proved you right later.
In the video, all I did was show her real name, show her personal Twitter, and show her face. Heck, when I said I showed her real name, all I did was just show her first name, not her entire...
Okay, first of all, he could have brought up how that was public, which, yes, that wouldn't be doxing, but he doesn't bring that up. If you did that and it wasn't public, that would be doxing. Granted, it was public, but you could have brought that up.
Yeah, like, on its own, this point doesn't say anything. I was literally about to go and say that, yeah, that doesn't mean anything. If it's the first name or the last name, if they haven't revealed it, it's still doxing. And just to answer your question, JDM, well, he tried to, but the information he got was wrong. So
yeah. I mean, Dan, like, this point didn't age well because now you actually do dox people. So I can't even defend you from that anymore. It's just the specific person.
it's kind of sad because everything we did try to defend him on, he's gone back and actually done. Like, remember how we argued vehemently against like other people who thought Dan was a pedo to make it out like, yeah, he's bad, but he ain't a pedo, and then he goes out on an actual pedophilic relationship.
And
Thanks
now
to
he
that.
actually is a pedo. We can't even defend him from it anymore. Anyways.
Entire name, just her first name. I don't even know what her last name is. Yeah, that's not really doxing.
Ow.
You may have been right if you would have said that was witch hunting, but...
Wait a minute.
Dan admits to witch hunting.
Wait a minute. This is the same guy who accused me of sending his fans after him.
Yeah, and he literally says, go and bully her to his non-existent alt-made fan base.
Pot, meet kettle.
Even then, like, it's still kind of, retarded to say. I mean, I said kind of, so, like...
Whoa. Oh, so you're right, but that's also a stupid thing to say. Well, actually, I more said you were half right. But if they're half right, then it's not a stupid thing to say because they're nearly there. Jeez. This kid is
Retarded.
melting my brain. And no, it
How
still
much
counts as,
mental-
like it's inciting harassment. So at the very least, it's that. You can't act like you're a completely innocent guy.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this. Oh, what was I gonna say?
I mean, I said kind of, so you know, like
I was gonna say maybe he actually is over 225 pounds because he does so much mental gymnastics.
Jeez, I hate you.
I guess it's time. I guess you really are a fractured light, aren't you?
Go die.
Oh no, Dan's gonna take that out of context.
Oh no, now I want to kill Michael. Oh, now people have been saying that I want to kill people, but here, he wants to kill people too. He's such a hypocrite. I love my life. It's
Anyways.
not filled with any pain whatsoever. Cosmic DM me like 20 minutes ago to ask, when do you want to do
Wait,
it?
this stream is 40. Wait, this stream is 40 minutes long.
Yeah, like the Cosmic DM me like 10 minutes ago to be like, when are manipulators doing this? You'll see what I'll explain what I mean right now. So Josh, do you know like Doodle's recent commentary on Nintendo Meta Runner, the one I showed like 5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
One of the comments shown in that was where he calls me a manipulator after I pointed out how he attempted to manipulate somebody else into forgiving him. And then he also calls, he then on Twitter later went to call Cosmic a manipulator. And since then, we've been joking around how we're both manipulators. And she just DM'd me like 10 minutes ago to be like,
You're a manipulative cybe.
Yes, a manipulative cybe indeed. Our first target was 64 Beastie Man, and we brainwashed and manipulated him good.
Okay, anyways.
like it's not like it's completely retarded for him to say that. But at the same time,
So is it or is it not? Is it or is it not?
Okay, hold
It's
on. Hold on. Just wait. It
It's
gets
like
better.
he just realized what it's like he just realized what he said, realized how stupid it sounded, and went back to change it. This is what retakes are for. Why? Why
This is why you do multiple takes, Dan. Okay, hold on.
holes in that argument. Like, for example, would people even listen to me?
That doesn't change the fact that you still tried to start a witch hunt.
Yeah, like if you people, it doesn't matter how many people listen to you. Jeez, would people even listen to me? Like, I know I told a bunch of people to jump in fire, but they wouldn't have listened to me, so it doesn't matter.
Really? Name one person who would actually listen to me.
Lexia, but she seems to be gone at least.
I mean, Sly would have listened to you if he had met you by that point.
I'm sure some of the craziest out of your fan base would have done it.
I'm considered a bully when this exists. I'm going to be making another video about Michael. Of course. This video's going to be proving.
Damn, he didn't even put degrees on this.
Jeez, I'm so confused right now. Like, I'm hardly knowing which degree is which. And, like, I wouldn't even blame JD, because at least with JD, it's really clear which video is which. But with Dan, like, with JD, you can tell somewhat, like, you can tell when JD is, like, what degree JD is on, because there's only one Dan response, instead of there being two. And the responses have different backdrops at the very least. And because there's not too many to keep track of, you always remember which one is which. 4 degrees, degree 3 tends to be where I would say start putting them in, unless you've got, like, all different people in this chain. But if it's a chain with the same 2 people in, you ought to be, like, putting degrees, or at least giving us an indicator which degree is which. Like, for videos...
Basically, the only way to tell in this video is which video has the worst quality.
Yeah.
Because even from Dan's own own video, it has extremely shitty quality.
The amount of Made with Kind Master logos that's sending me.
3 Made with Kind Master logos. 3.
Like, geez, I get it.
You know, the only reason why he didn't do that was so his reputation won't go down.
As if you haven't broken nearly every single guideline on YouTube.
No, it's not that. He's just not tempted to take you down.
I mean, he did say that he was tempted in a comment that he deleted.
You liar! You absolute liar. I did not delete that comment.
Dang. He deleted this comment. I'm gonna make him look bad by saying he deleted it, but like, show evidence if he hasn't. Like, if you've seen the comment, then knowing you would have screenshotted it on the spot to use against him. So where's the comment? And like, Michael says he didn't delete it, so this is all a bunch of lies. Like,
And
where is your claim? Like, ugh.
Basically, if you want to know what I said, basically all I said was, Dan, if I wanted you gone, all I would have to do is tell my fans to flag down your channel, flag down the streams where you tried to raid me. And then I said, and I quote, I am tempted to do that, but I'm still not going to do it. That is what Dan doesn't mention here.
Like, geez, this is exactly like when Jar said to T-Moss, oh, I could easily get your channel banned if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do it. And then T-Moss interpreted that as
so many similarities between Dan and T-Moss Plus.
The only downside is that T-Moss somehow is better.
Yeah.
And he also
Just wait for this.
flagged down my Nigtails video. Granted, it didn't say the name of who did it.
Then how do you know it was me?
So this is an assumption. I love my life.
But I don't think it ever does. Now, granted, this is the first time I've ever gotten a video taken down by an actual person and not because of YouTube's stupid copyright algorithm. So, yeah.
YouTube, your copyright algorithm.
Because clearly, I'm the only person who hated you by that point. Which, by the way, I didn't even know that video that he just mentioned existed until he brought it up. I didn't even know it existed.
Like, man, this is quite embarrassing. I feel bad.
I got a strike from it. That must have meant someone flagged it. I've never gotten a strike before in any of my videos.
Because clearly that proves that I did it.
Oh yes, this proves Michael did it because, like, a video, like, this isn't with the Tipster and Susie Lou case. With the Tipster and Susie Lou case, at the very least, the only videos Tipster got flagged down were Susie Lou videos, and several got flagged down. And again, it was like the same as his other content, so we had a case there. You do not, for one video getting flagged down.
Why would I flag down some random irrelevant video and not the videos that were actually targeting me?
Like, if he did that, that would be a much more effective way of silencing the truth, which is what you're accusing him of.
I don't care about my reputation.
He said it again.
This is gonna sound well funny. This sounds well funny looking now about how he's trying so desperately to save his non-existent reputation.
How is that sad? Usually that's like championed. Heck, there's even an entire song about it. That's how much people like.
You stole my joke. You stole my joke, Danny boy. I was literally gonna play that after this video was done.
Wait a minute. He just said that not caring about your reputation is a good thing.
That's reckless. Like, if I don't care about my reputation, that means I'm going to do all kinds of stupid stuff, which will lead to my reputation going downhill. Like, does that still sound good, Dan? Well, actually, no, it would sound good on my behalf, but does it sound good on your behalf? Would you like your reputation to go to hell? Because you said that you wanted 1K subs or whatever, but you actually having a bad reputation and not really caring enough to fix it isn't going to help your problems. Can I please die now?
Which, by the way, Dan, didn't you say that your grandfather's dying wish was for you to get 1K subs, yet here you say that you don't care about your reputation and you don't care about getting 1K subs?
The better reputation you have, the more chance you get at getting more subs.
So either you lied about his dying wish for
Which you most
sympathy,
definitely did.
or you exploited his dying wish for sympathy, and now you don't care enough to make it come true.
Either one makes you a complete jackass.
So, no, it's not really sad. It's more along the lines of something that should be, valued for.
No!
Hey, Michael. You want to see something funny? I'm going to flag Dan's entire channel for harassment right here and now and get him all copyright struck because I don't care about my reputation. Now kneel before your king.
Oh my god, he's so cool, he doesn't care about his reputation.
Jeez, what did Doodle call me again? Hang on, I need to remember. Let me go to my Twitter because I know I made reference to it there. It'll be like 5 seconds.
Something that should be, valued for.
Did he actually play it? Hang on,
minute.
I found it. Let me play the. I'm not going to play it on stream. I want to hear what she says. Yes, I'm the mythical asshole Miss Main. Kneel before me and hand me the Smash Trophy of Awesomeness. That was
Okay,
funny.
hold on a second. He just played a song called Bad Reputation, and he took it seriously.
I know, right? This is like... This is the same type of guy who would take, like, I don't know. I need to think about a deliberately satirical song. Now, he's the type of guy who would take One Punch Man and think that you could actually train like that to get as crazy strong as Saitama does.
Or wait,
I'm so-
wait. Maybe he'd be the type of guy to think One Punch Man means he can beat anything in one punch.
Ha! I'm the Boros to your Saitama.
Anyways.
You wanna know what I care about? All I care about is being successful in life.
Then you do care about your reputation.
All I care about is being successful in life, and the only success you've had so far is being infamous online. You have 340 odd subscribers, yet like 20k people know about your existence.
Horrible job at it.
Well, not really, because I just got enrolled into a trade school.
Oh my god. Imagine Dan trying to make it through a trade school.
Oh jeez.
He would get suspended the first day.
He would, yes.
You know, those types of schools where it's like college, but like early on.
You couldn't even make it through 2 years of your high school. How are you going to make it through college?
Bruh. He's the type of guy who would pick A levels that he has no idea. Oh yeah, A levels are not in the US.
You know, where you get to like learn jobs that get you $1 million opportunities. For me, I'm learning how to code so I could make, video games and movies and cartoons.
Because you would totally be so good at coding.
I've done low level stuff. Like I haven't done any high level stuff because that's just way too hard for me. But like I've done low level stuff, and Someone like Dan couldn't even manage freaking Scratch. Like, I'm not even.
And
I'm
by
not
the
even
way,
kidding.
Dan, could you wait a minute? Do you think Dan's code would be on the same level as Yandere devs?
That is being extremely generous. I don't even think Dan would know how to make a Squitch statement, let alone put one in his code out of spite.
Yeah.
And stuff, and it's gonna make me $1 million. So, yeah, that is.
You don't know most programmers don't get that much though. Hang on, let me find the average salary of a US computer programmer. I'm gonna alright. Average salary of a US programmer. Computer programmer. 86,550 in 2019. The best 25% make 112,120 per year. Doing a great job at being a millionaire right now.
Which, and by the way, Dan,
He doesn't even know. Like, he doesn't even know the salary to the job he wants.
$1. So, yeah, that is not a failure. So
You haven't made it there yet, though. You haven't made it there yet.
And by the way, Dan, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? He was. I think he said earlier that he would have a job opportunity to make or act in movies.
I want to see a program of Dan's and I want to tear it apart. I've got limited programming knowledge thanks to losing interest in it like 2 years ago. So I'd love to still tear it apart though.
Which, could you imagine Dan trying to be a voice actor?
Jeez. First thing,
because you remember that skit where he tried to do voice acting for a bunch of Star Wars characters?
Yeah. I am a better voice actor than Dan.
It was painful.
Alright? So, many people may say, oh, you do care about your reputation. No, I don't.
Which makes you a very sad person.
Again, it's being championed, and there's a song about it.
Which totally,
just
totally is not satirical.
And like, just because it's being championed doesn't inherently make it cool. That just means it's cool by societal standards, which are BS anyways.
Which, by the way, Dan, aren't you the same guy who said that society standards are bullshit?
Then again, he's probably only mad because he can't make millions of dollars as a programmer. Though to be fair, he didn't seem to know that.
Wait a minute. He left that part in the same video where he said that he wanted to look good. Yet he says that he doesn't care what people think of him.
I have no idea what to even say anymore. Like, to everyone watching, thank you for watching me die slowly and horribly. Thanks all 2 of you. Winning in the long run. He's not even winning in. He's not winning. He's not winning in the short run. He won't be winning in the long run. I am taking my business and going elsewhere. You are not fit to be a programmer. You are not even fit enough to be a square.
Okay, hold on.
Like, for all we know, there could be a person out there going all like, the sky is red, the sky is red, the sky is red, the sky is red. That's
Sounds
not
like
true.
you.
That's blue.
Alright, well, here's the thing. Why do you care so much?
Because he's my freaking friend.
Oh yes, having friends is bad. Having friends is bad. Solution? You shouldn't care about your friends. I mean, that would explain a lot of his dramas with Pepper and others, because he really doesn't care, and that's really quite sad. Like, if there's any...
to be fair, Pepper hasn't always seemed to care about his friends either. I mean, he threw me under the bus at one point.
Yeah, I'm just using him as an example.
Yeah, anyways.
I mean, if you really wanted to settle this, then why couldn't you just do it in the comment section?
Is this the same BS excuse that I've heard a million times? Oh, do it in a comment. You know, there's multiple reasons why people might not do it in a comment. I mean, sure, people tend to write scripts, but they might think a video format is more useful. They might not want their comment getting deleted on the spot. They might be blocked. There could be a myriad of reasons. They could just like making videos.
Wait a minute. This is the same guy who made tons of videos on me without trying to resolve it in the DMs.
That's just embarrassing, man.
I am going to yeet myself out the third story window.
Or better yet, maybe you could have DM'd me on Discord about it.
Because as we all... Okay, let me tell you something about that. I did that at one point during the first drama I had with him. I tried to settle that in the private calls, and every time I came in, he flipped the fuck out. Did you hear me?
I am not. Yeah, I heard you. I am not ready. Like, and he freaked out as well when Sly and him had been ready for a call from me. If anything, I dodged it for quite a bit because I didn't really want to talk to either of them. But, like, I finally sucked it up and was like, you know what, might as well take the opportunity while I have it. I'll regret it later. So, I added Sly, joined the call, and he freaked out, even though he was the one ready for the call. And, like, all I did was when he said, I was asked if I didn't like Dan, and I said, to be honest, yeah. And then I'm pretty sure I also called his content bad, and then he had an absolute conniption fit.
And he says he can handle different opinions.
Oh, yeah.
And do you want me to tell you about a certain call that I had with him? This was the first call I had with him on Discord. You want me to tell you about it?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so basically what happened is that at the end of the call, Dan started bringing up his grandfather's dying wish for no reason. He said I was trying to ruin it. And then before I could even respond, he started screaming his head off. And then, get this, he picked up his computer and smashed it on the table multiple times during the call while screaming. And then, just wait. And then his parents came into the room during the call and yelled at him.
This is like when he made the video on Doodle and he was like, can you guys stop rambling? And then he gets called back. Shut up, Dan. Like, that's funny.
I heard the whole thing on call.
God damn. At this point, I'm surprised his parents haven't taken the internet off of him. It's causing so many outbursts, and he's such a horrible thing. Person.
I mean, you know why? It's because they're shit parents.
And here I regret every single time back in our very first conversation where I implied I had hope for him. Because I tried to help him out at first. I'm pretty sure everyone who's been in drama with Dan at some point has, at the very least, tried to help him out. Spyro was once his friend. I tried to help him out immediately after the video. In fact, the video itself was supposed to help him out. And even after that, he still wanted me to get... Like, while I was helping him out, still wanted me called a pedo. Which is funny. Like, thanks.
Hell, Lugia blindly defended Dan during the first drama I had with him. And now look at them.
Yeah. And, like, even people like Spencer were his friend, I'm pretty sure, at the time being. And, like, he was friends with Sean, I think, Sean S., and Halo Fan, and all these other people he was friends with. And no one likes him now because he's a terrible friend. And, like,
I mean, actually, for some reason, Sean is friends with him again, for some reason.
I probably won't judge him too much.
But I will say this to you, Sean S., if you are watching this. Why in the actual fuck are you still friends with him? Like, genuine question.
I just don't think it was a good move to go ahead and be friends with him again. I just think that he's willing to drop you again.
Like, I've got no beef with you, but you should know by now that Dan is not an acceptable friend. He just isn't.
And like, Sean, I respect you, man. And like, that's why I'm not being like overly critical of it, and that's why I'm kind of like more in the loose side, because I respect you, man. And we're buddies, we're friends.
I don't know. Anything would be better than.
I just think it's like better to have Dan. Like, even if you don't want him as an enemy, I just don't think it's a very good idea to have someone who would backstab you on the fly as a friend. I just don't. I just worry about him doing it again. You know.
Better than creating an entire.
I mean, hell, he yelled at Pepper for not watching Star Wars. That's how petty he is.
Like, that is the funniest thing to me.
New drama, because that's what this is. Since this went from being about Michael to being about you.
Making 1 or 2 videos about you is not creating a new drama.
At most, it's creating a branch, which it really isn't, because JD just jumped in to make 1 video on you, then you responded. The only reason he made his second was because you directly responded to him. It's like with the Halo Dan Wars. Half of this is your fault, half of this was Halo's. Halo fan made a video, you responded, I'm pretty sure that's how it went, and then it was back and forth all over the place, and, you know, that's what started the Halo Dan Wars that ultimately connected to the blob that ate everyone, that made everything so much bigger.
Like, really? I get it. Ugh, you broke your deal. Well, here's the thing. Who cares? It's just a petty little deal that we made on each other.
So you're saying, who cares that you broke our deal?
Doesn't that, you know, doesn't that kind of show who you are? Somebody willing to backstab? Like, that is exactly what my point was earlier. You were willing to go back on a deal for nothing. Like, it's not just a pay thing. It shows that you are going to, like, it shows your willingness to backstab people, even back then. Like, you'll backstab anyone and everyone who isn't helping you there and then. Like, I would never backstab people just because they weren't helping me out. If I stop being friends with someone, there's a damn reason for it. Like, and I haven't really done that in a while, if I'm remembering. Most of the time, yes, I may drift apart, but it's not backstabbing. Like, I had a lot of friends in the power scaling community, and I'm kind of more reconnecting with them now. But even then, we're still on more neutral terms. And we used to be friends, but, like, we slowly drifted apart because we both became interested in something else. And then, you know, like, I only retained a few friends from power scaling because we were friends on a more, you know, we were friends on a more deep level than just who would win, Spider-Man 1 or Spider-Man 2. Obviously, that's a very, very downplayed thing of what power scaling actually is. But
anyways, hold on. This is the same guy who claimed that Lee backstabbed him because she unfriended him after he asked her for nudes. Yet he claims that I'm petty for calling him out after he broke a deal.
Yeah, and like Lee is right to feel like she didn't even backstab you. You backstabbed her. You invaded her privacy. She didn't want to send you nudes, and you asked her to anyway.
And also, unfriending someone is not backstabbing them, but details.
Oh, I'm working under a steel man right now. I'm going to argue under the assumption that Lee meant that they were no longer friends, and I'm going to steel man him completely so that I can argue against the strongest version of his argument, and it's still flawed as hell because she's allowed to not want to be friends with you after you invade her privacy and ask her for nude images.
I mean, to be fair, Lee didn't want to be friends with him again, but still.
Yeah, still.
Like, Like, no one is in the wrong for not wanting to be friends with somebody anymore.
Especially after what you did. Wait, he did, JD?
Oh yeah, he did. He showed her his dick, I think on like 2 separate occasions.
Oh, I didn't think he had one.
I mean, I know it was made out of plastic, but still. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
Alright. I'll wait for you then, and I'll decide what collab we're doing.
Okay,
So,
Light,
oh, he's back.
Light, make a dick pun right now.
I can't when there's not one in the first place.
Make a dick pun.
Shut up,
Okay,
Richard.
fine. Okay, fine. Don't make a dick pun.
We tried this last time. You know where it went. I cannot do puns.
Maybe I'll have a contest between you and Lee of who can make the most puns.
No.
Since Lee is also terrible at puns.
No, this is not happening. I feel attacked. JD, save me if you're still there. Han King, are you still there? Someone save me.
What are they gonna do?
They are going to, I don't know, they are going to give you so much, they're going to tickle you to death until you realize. Hound King, you backstabbing little... That's it, I'm making a video exposing you. So,
Wait, are they gonna expose me for the Cybe?
Maybe. Hound King is a backstabbing... I can't continue to take this seriously.
Okay.
Just so we could leave each other alone. It's not some law-abiding contract that I have to follow, or else I'm breaking the law.
There was also no law-abiding contract that said Lee had to be friends with you.
Backstabber.
Like, seriously. And even if it was like that, I still... Because to...
Put that on silent.
How about you put your mouth on silent?
I'm so clever.
This is in the same video where Dan called out JDM for talking down to him.
Why don't you put your mouth on silent? That doesn't sound like talking down to someone at all. I mean, doth have been... You're not freaking Shakespeare.
Anyways.
Be honest with you? Like, why would anyone want to respect Michael in the first place?
Because he's a cool and respectable guy?
I mean, I do have way more fans and supporters than you, so clearly a lot of people can answer that question quite easily.
And he's funnier, and he doesn't have... And he's not a freaking pedo. And he didn't ask someone for nudes when they didn't want them.
My editing is way better. Especially on my newer second channel.
And he knows what he's doing. Like, damn. Oh yeah, speaking of, isn't your second channel relating to creepypastas?
Oh yeah, you saw that video?
I didn't see the video, I just saw the channel name. I wonder what happened.
I uploaded two videos on that channel already.
Oh wow. But yeah, it just came to my thought when you brought up your second channel. What if you and, because I know Finn, I mean Smash Pictures also does like collab. Oh wait, his name's public, right? Did I just accidentally dox him?
No. He said his name. He said his name publicly before.
Okay, good. Yeah. So like you and Finn, like it would be kind of funny to see, since Finn does like creepypastas too. It'd be kind of funny to see the result of like if you two were to collab on a video or something.
Or
I don't know if
or maybe if we did a creepypasta about Dan.
Yeah,
maybe
since, like,
maybe a creepypasta where we were locked in an insane asylum and we had to watch Dan's content for all of eternity.
oh dear, that would be scarier than any creepypasta than either of you could have come up with on your own. And it's also funny because, well, I wouldn't say Finn had a drama with Dan Stein, but I did know he had like a back and forth with commentaries for a bit.
I mean, it wasn't even really a back and forth. Dan made one video and then he just gave up.
Yeah, it was kind of like, I think he realized that after the second video, he really couldn't do anything. And it's kind of funny to think that Finn is involved in the second largest commentary chain in the CC, which is really funny to think about. Because that
What's
video,
the largest?
The largest is
What's
the blob that ate everyone. And hang on, let me see if I can get the images up for you.
Okay, what were you gonna say before that?
I can't quite remember. I think I said like they had their they had like a commentary back and forth for a little bit, but like because he kind of gave up once he realized that like he couldn't really do anything to Finn like after that video had come out. Hang on, let me find commentary community. If I can't find that, I'll just look up the Joshua tree.
Well, while you're doing that,
He's that much of a horrible human being.
No, that's you.
Really? I'm awful? All right. I mean, suit yourself. I mean, actually, you know what? No, because if I'm being honest, like, well, yes, I may not be perfect. At the
You're
end
not
of the
even
day,
close.
I'm not awful.
did you hear what he just said?
Yep, he's not awful. He just asks underage girls for nudes.
Like, besides, I know that there are worse people out there. Like, for example, you and Michael.
Okay, even if the things that you accuse me of were true, how would JDM be a worse person than you?
I have no idea.
And keep in mind, I'm steel manning right here. Almost none of the things you said about me are true, but if they were true, how would JDM be as bad as that? Because he criticized the center of the universe, Dan Stein?
Yep. That's the only excuse I can think of. Hang on. I'm gonna ask...
Wait. Maybe now the entire reason why we're still talking about him is because we got sucked into his gravitational pull. I mean, his gravitational pull is just too damn strong.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you gonna say?
Oh yeah, I almost found it. I had to go back to like really old DMs between me and Doodle, but we managed. Oh wait, no, I haven't found it yet. No, it doesn't look like they're actually in the DMs between me and Doodle. Never mind.
Okay, you can just show it later.
Oh, was that it? No, it wasn't. That was.
You can just show it. You can just show it later.
All right.
And people have every right to respect Michael.
All right, what did he do that was so admirable to apparently be, supported to the point where he's, apparently a quote unquote respectable person? What, did he fucking end the coronavirus or something?
You didn't. If you have to do something on that level to be a respectable person, then what are you?
Like, damn, like I didn't know that to be a respectable person you had to be a world saver. Do you have any idea how much of a big deal the coronavirus is, Dan Stein? It has locked down all of these different countries, and you're saying that one person could stop all of that? Jeez, this really is a modern fantasy.
I mean, if you think that one person can stop all of that, then why didn't you do it?
There must be a teenager. The person must be a teenager, and I can't remember all the other tropes. They must be a teenager, and they must be the chosen.
They must have a dick. They must have a dick that is made entirely out of plastic.
And they must have an ego so large that the sun looks tiny by comparison.
They must have an ego so large that you could fit entire cosmologies inside of it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
No, because it's still happening.
And I absolutely despise him.
For the most stupidest reason.
What do you mean for the most stupidest reason? The reason why I hate him is because he's genuinely, well, a dick to me.
And you're not a dick to me?
Like, wow. Oh, he's a dick to me. He criticizes me, and he told his fans to give me, like, some constructive criticism, you know? So he's clearly, like, trying to send hate to me. Like, he wants he wants me and my fans attacked for being Dan Stein and his fans. He's going to raid my Discord servers, tear down my channel, and summon the mighty wrath of JDM. And then, I'm sorry, I haven't quite written the end of my novel yet.
And then I will summon the great Saib of the Aztec.
The great Saib of the Aztec. Now at this point, you're basically just finishing Dan's story for him.
Like,
Excuse
really?
me. I'll have to confiscate your story, Mr. Stein, because I believe that classmate Michael is here. Finished your story for you.
Wait a minute. Maybe he thinks I'm like Darkseid, and like my fans are like avatars of my consciousness, and they obey my every command.
It's like Illumi and his needle people.
He's acting so horrible around me almost all the time. I mean, really, like, you gotta remember something. Respect is earned, not given. And if I'm being honest, Michael does not deserve my respect.
And you do not deserve mine. Good day, sir.
When you first meet someone, at the very least, you start off neutral. But then when things go downhill, that is when you become a bad cop.
Which you give no examples of.
Again, he's my freaking friend. And you're coming at him for no freaking reason.
Again, we could have handled this privately, and none of this would be happening.
In the same video where he calls me a terrible person and never attempted to resolve things in the DMs.
Like, this is just sad.
I swear, if I had... I swear. Okay, how rich would you be if you had a penny for the amount of... for every single ounce of irony in this video?
I would be a billionaire. Or if I had a nickel for every single time Dan said he didn't care about his reputation, I would have 2 nickels. But it's still weird that it happened twice.
I know you stole that joke.
I did, yes.
I saw the original joke. You can't fool me, bitch.
I wasn't trying to.
You're almost acting like if this person is immune to criticism. Like, here's the thing. If you criticize him, then apparently, oh, you're causing the apocalypse.
Do you know what criticism means? You dry potato fuck. What was that? What the heck was that? Dry potato fuck.
Are you crying right now?
Yes. As opposed to the wet potato fuck.
What are you?
I don't even know.
We don't even want you in the Sibes anymore.
Dry potato.
What is that supposed to be?
I don't even know. It was just like when I insult somebody, I try and think on something on the spot. Someone clip that. Someone clip that. I'm gonna keep it on a list with all of the rest of my out of nowhere insults.
I'm crying.
As I love how I spit out a random insult that just comes to my head and like I string it together. Like when I haven't got an insult, I will string one together. And so usually it comes out like unplanned, and then you get a result like dry potato fuck.
Anyway. I'm gonna die.
And then your channel will be mine. You found out my plan all along. Like, damn, this video has all the effect of a wet pillow full of sand. Dry potato.
What is wrong with us?
I don't know. Given the last stream that we did, I'd say a lot.
Okay. Okay. I can barely breathe now. It hurts to laugh.
I love how the video, we were doing all right, and then the video gets like completely driven to hell because of my shitty insult.
Okay, okay. Shut up. Just let me continue. Shut up.
You have no idea what I'm referencing right now.
I'm gonna die.
I'm crying right now. I'm crying right now.
Stop laughing.
I will never stop. That's the laugh. We just went into a complete laughing pit. All right.
I swear, after this stream is done, after we're done covering this video, I am forcing you to do puns.
No.
If you do that again, we're doing the puns again.
Well, thanks a lot, you cum-grabbing monkey. What the?
No.
Give me a chance. I'll try it again. Thanks a lot, cum-grabbing monkey cunt.
No. Light. We are not breaking out into another laughing stock.
Cum-grabbing monkey cunt. There we go.
Light. I will kick you from the stream.
Please do.
For what? Because of a deal? Not even like a legal deal, which granted I still would have broken anyway.
Which is not the surprise.
I mean, yeah, it's not a surprise because the law is fucking bullshit.
Well, yeah, because the law doesn't allow you to commit rape, which is something you've actively said you wanted to do. When you had a tweet that acknowledged that rape was legal in a universe around a year ago, so around this time period, where you said, I want this world to be real because rape is legal there. No wonder you think the law is BS. Fucking donut headed.
Okay, so let me paint this out for you, Dan. You have a severe medical condition that any time your hand grabs your own dick,
Oh my god. This is gonna...
anytime your skin touches a butt. What is wrong with us?
I don't even know. We're about to break into another coughing fit.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we should not touch things with our hands. With these dirty, grubby little hands. This is why we should not be allowed to touch things, because we break things.
Thanks a lot, you donut-shaped asshole. That wasn't as bad as dry potato. I hate my life.
Thanks a lot, you dry cum sack.
How can a cum sack be dry, though? That doesn't make sense. Again, how exactly? Oh my god.
That's 2 already. Okay. So basically, we're gonna need to examine any.
Shut up, Hound King. Fine, come in here and overtake the stream because we're both gonna die. It'll be on YouTube.
Any condition you may have. Anyways.
Well, at least Dan has something to get onto me for. At least he finally has my terrible insults to get onto me for.
Is bad. Like, for example, yes, I completely understand why it's illegal to kill people and it's illegal to do certain things. But there's some parts of the law that I just can't fucking stand.
Like how it's illegal to diddle little kids.
Yep, and how it's illegal to rape people, something you've made note that you don't like about the law. Let me find the exact screenshot, because I know I put it into that server we're both in. It's quite odd that it's quite... Hang on. From... I think Seb posted it. So Seb...
Wait a minute. That explains why Dan doesn't understand consent.
Yeah.
Anyways, continue.
I'm looking for it. Back in Halopan. Oh, the posted pictures of Dan being an idiot on Sly's stream, where he put blackface on his face, and then maybe Seb didn't send it. I know it's quite an old one, so I'll find a point to jump in.
I think Carrick had it at one point. Here, let me look for it.
Let's see. It might have been Herobrine Guy now that I think about it. Or maybe no, because Herobrine Guy doesn't have a
No. Oh, never mind. Oh, now I found it. Okay, let me share my screen. My screen.
Your screen.
My screen.
I like.
Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Like, man. I'll read it out for anyone listening. Though, content warning, quite disturbing. Wasn't there a hentai where rape was legal? This is why the anime world is better. I mean, anime is better than the real world.
Need I say more?
And this is why contraception is a thing.
Anyways.
Like, oh my god.
Exactly what I think after seeing that screenshot.
It's not even that serious.
Yep, it is.
I mean, no, not really. since all I'm doing is making a video that, granted, wouldn't really affect anyone because, no one really takes me seriously anyways.
You just said you have to make a video, otherwise people will hate you.
So if people won't take you seriously either way, then what's the point in the video's existence?
What is life right now?
I have no idea.
But hey, Light, you know what I'm never gonna do at this point?
What?
I'm never gonna run around and desert you.
Oh my god, shut up.
Okay, how many times is that you've been rickrolled now?
I don't know, and I do not care to count.
So, yeah, like, I don't understand why you feel the need to defend yourself from me of all people. Now, if this was PewDiePie or someone who's actually influential who's talking about Michael, then yes, then that would be the time to go apeshit.
I mean, Dan, you did say at one point that you could beat PewDiePie in a drama if you tried, so...
Dan, aren't you like the thing is, I don't think anyone of PewDiePie's fan base would even care about Michael as a thing. Whereas someone in your fan base knows who Michael is, and because of how much of of how bad you've painted him, people do care. And because your circle, while not the exact same circle as Michael's, it's a lot closer than PewDiePie's is, JDM still feels need to defend because this could affect the friendship area. Because again, your circle is closer to Michael's circle. I don't know how close they were at the time, but I know that the two of you were at least aware of each other and that there was constant changing sides and, everybody being on a specific side of this drama back at the time. Either that or, if I'm remembering, back in 2019, someone said that the entire chain between you and Dan was the worst videos they saw of 2019 even. I'm not quite sure.
I mean, these said that because I called Dan out for sending death threats, that I was the pettiest person he'd ever seen. So,
well, this is why we don't listen to V anymore. This and other reasons.
I mean, no wonder Dan's friends with him, because he knows that V likes to diddle little kids as well. But anyways.
But when it's me, no, not really.
Really are hurting Michael and his fans, then you know what that means? That means that they're weak, oversensitive pussies.
Okay, first of all, these videos were not really hurting me, so I will say that. But at the same time, the comments that I left on your videos were hurting you. So if videos hurting me makes me a pussy, then what does that say about comments hurting you?
Like, oh, you're so sensitive. This hurts you. And if these videos are actually hurting, also define hurting. Like, if it's bothering him, I wouldn't even say that if it bothers him, he has the right to be bothered because of the stuff you're saying about him. You literally said he's worse than a genocidal event. Like, he's allowed to be hurt by that. Like, sure, if he was hurt by a video that was just gently criticizing him, then, yeah, I'd see a point. But he's not. And he wasn't even hurt.
I mean, he also said back in the first drama that I was the worst person on YouTube.
Yeah, and people he would have had the right to be hurt by these. Again, this is steel manning because you weren't.
Which by the way, Dan, how exactly am I worse than Onision, Crystalli, Daddy05? You get the point.
Lion Maker, or whatever his name was.
Chris Hansen.
Although, to be fair, he's probably going to take that out of context to call you a kid diddler. I don't know. He did the same thing as me saying age doesn't matter in this context, which was referring...
But yeah, am I... go ahead.
I think it was referring to whether, yeah, it was referring to what age range a show was like aimed at, and Dan said the show was turning kids gay because it was aimed at a younger age range. And so, you know, I said no, like it wouldn't really matter because it isn't turning kids gay. The age doesn't matter here. What would matter is the content inside the show itself. Like, if it was turning kids gay, it would be actively painting straight as not an option when there are very clearly straight characters in said show, and they're not painted in any negative light. Well, okay, one of them was a murderer, but the other one, the partner, was not actually a bad guy. In fact, they were portrayed as a good guy throughout the whole thing, and as an actually decent father figure. I think you can probably figure out the show just by that description, but it very clearly paints being straight as an option. And it's clearly not turning kids gay by showing gay people exist.
And by the way, Dan, just to go back on what I said earlier, how am I worse than Daddy-O5, Dan?
Am I lucky to not know who that is?
Daddy-O5?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty lucky. Just to give you like a basic like description of who he is, he's basically Onision but with a family channel.
Oh no.
Says the one who be hollering about people bullying him.
I mean, no one likes to get bullied. So, of course, you know, I'd be complaining about that. It's like if I was stabbed in the fucking abdomen.
Except no one is bullying you. No one was bullying you.
Dan, even if you were stabbed in the abdomen, there's so much belly space that the blade wouldn't even be able to sink deep enough to do any real damage.
I mean, if he was stabbed in the abdomen, I'm surprised. I'd be surprised if it actually managed to get that far through his skin. I mean, his belly mass is just too damn strong.
It'd get crushed under the weight. 225 pounds. That is still heavier than a heavyweight boxer, by the way, and you claim that's all muscle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you this, Dan. It ain't muscle mass. It's belly mass.
From eating all that ice cream at breakfast.
I mean, if the knife gets stabbed into him, it wouldn't come out with blood. It'd come out with sauce from the pizza. Since, as we all know, Dan eats all the pizza. He eats the whole box when it comes.
Oh dear.
I love fat jokes.
Yes, I'd fucking complain about that. No
Yeah,
one likes.
wait, hold up. Did he just compare bullying to getting stabbed?
Yeah.
This kid's insane, man. And I know I'm calling him this kid, but like, because like I'm younger than him, but I call him this kid because I forget that all the time because of how he acts. Like, it's only necessary. Like, I only remember when I'm bringing up something related to how his age would make it bad, because he doesn't act like a 17-year-old, which is the age he claims to be.
In fact, I'm the same age as him, yet when I first found out about him, I thought he was 13 from the way he acted.
I thought he was younger when I first found him. In fact, half of the reason I tried to help him out was because I felt sorry for him. I was like, yeah, this is like an 11-year-old kid, and he's gone through like all of this like dislikes constantly. Like, I didn't know about the drama at the time, right? I knew that he'd had some drama with you, but like I didn't watch any of the videos because I'd seen a while back. But I knew about Dan because of Smash Pictures. Like, I haven't said this before, I don't think, but the reason I know about Dan is because I saw Smash Pictures' 2 videos on him. And like from there, that's what allowed me to go through his channel. I went through to decide which videos I wanted to cover when I made my video. I was like, well, I won't touch any of these, quote, Michael ones because they're quite old. And so I went back and I was like, Spyro the Bug Boy, that one looks good. It wasn't a very good video. I'll take his response to Smash Pictures because I've got points that differ from Smash Pictures. And what was the last one? Oh yeah, and I took Hax's video because I was like, and I'll be reasonable and I'll show an example of a not so good response on him. So try and be reasonable as possible. I stuck those 3 videos together, and that's how I even knew about the drama, because then I directly went to ask Spyro. Like I had a direct interview with him for the video, and that's how I knew. That's how I knew most of the drama. And even when Spyro was telling me all of this, I was like, surely that kid didn't do all that. And then I actually got invited to a Spyro stream. I don't know if I knew everything beforehand, but like I got invited to a Spyro stream, or I watched one. I can't quite remember. And yeah, there's where I figured it out. And I was like, oh my god, I'm not helping this guy. And
not only did he do all that shit, but he's practically an adult.
Like, yeah.
Which is weird because he looks so much younger than he is.
Like, here's the timeline from my memory. I make the video, I find a way to directly contact Dan. I directly contact Dan. I'm like, yo, don't respond to the video, it won't go well for you. Like, if you have any problems, just address them to me directly and I'll put them in some kind of pinned comment, I think is what I said to him. I don't know, and I'm not going all the way back through our countless arguments in order to find it. And then he and I had so we kind of like, I showed him an example of somebody who chilled from drama and then managed to get their like to dislike somewhat positive again. And like so I was like, yeah, you can ignore the drama, like do your best to either ignore it or, make one last response and then just dip. Because you should avoid this drama because, again, I didn't know what he was guilty of at the time. I just thought he was a kid who made a mistake, which, wow, am I really unhappy when I find out that that's not the case. But yeah, at the time, I was under the impression that he was just some random kid who'd made a mistake and, I was going to help him get out of this situation. I then find out all of the stuff he's done, and I decide not to help him anymore, but I don't make it clear to him. I just kind of ignore him.
Okay, hold on. You want me to continue the video? Because that explanation is kind of long.
Oh, I'm almost done. I remember ignoring him because he didn't DM me either, so it didn't actually look very sus. And then he made the pedo accusation, and then that's when I actively joined in on the drama.
Yeah. Anyways, so...
Side is the toxic side. Seriously, you're just proving my point.
Now, here's something I would like to ask. Why? Like, what did I ever do to you to want you to make me become weak? I'm aware I've barely done any,
That would be still and repetitive. I'm dead again.
Wait, what?
Ear rape.
Ow.
He's done it before. Like, I made me commit suicide at one point.
Whoa, didn't you cancel the drama with him because he was, like, you were worried he was going to kill himself?
Yeah.
This man.
Wait. Let me play one part. What was it?
Then that means his reputation would keep on getting higher and higher.
Hold on.
Well, I feel the need to defend myself. I'll eventually lose.
Good.
Okay, hold on. Light, just wait for this. Just wait for what you're about to hear. I genuinely love this part so much. Just prepare yourself for the cringe of this statement.
Okay.
I honestly hope that I win this drama just to show these toxic assholes that, well, wholesomeness always prevails.
Wholesomeness.
I heard that right. Did he just describe himself as wholesome?
Yes.
I am physically hurt.
Because you're nothing but a loser.
Yet again.
I will say that looking back on that, I don't approve of JDM just insulting him like that. But at the same time, Dan, you insult people way more than JDM did to you.
Honestly, like with me, with insults and commentaries for me, I'm like depending on the amount, I'm generally okay with them. If it's like 1 or 2, it can even be funny. Like as an example, I'll spoil this much about my script because I've been given like people excerpts left and right. So I'll give you an excerpt right now wherein I show like a description because he's like prison mate Luke refuses to apologize. I show like the description where it flat out says that Luke will apologize to certain people, which by the way, I don't think that's a great like method of saying he's going to apologize, but fair enough, you know. Yeah, at least he's actually going to apologize. And then I insult them by going, with text, you fucking dipshit, while the 5th to 9th second of Redbone plays. But like that, like if you do it once or twice in an entire video, it's probably going to be quite funny. But if you do it like
Wait. Okay, I think I get your point. If you do it too much, then it's bad. But okay, what was I going to show you?
Or UTTP anymore. Wouldn't like to get bullied. I mean, you know.
We were at like 31 minutes, I think.
No. I was going back to this moment because I just wanted to show you what he says here.
Oh, yes, I may not be emperor of the entire UTTP anymore.
You never were.
Link me the video. Go back
what?
to the timestamp. Go back to the timestamp. Link me the video. I am sending that to Lugia. I swear down.
He just said he was emperor of the UTTP.
I am sending that to Lugia.
Okay, let me send it to you.
Right, that's the timestamp, is it?
Yes.
Which one's Lugia? Because I know he's got a new account now. That one.
Yes, send that to him.
Yep, I've sent it. He's gonna have an absolute laughing fit.
Okay. He just called himself the emperor of the UTTP.
Like to get bullied. I mean, you know, well, yes, I may not be emperor of the entire UTTP anymore, mainly because of the fact being that that's something that Tommy should decide, and I haven't talked to Tommy about this yet. So, yeah. However, I can still get a majority of the UTTP to raid your channel, mainly because, you know, I just want to show you how it feels, man. Because
is that a threat?
This is the same video where he claims that I sent my fans after him.
Lugia gave me a response back. He said he never gained jack shit from the UTTP because he refused to help.
Okay, hold on.
Michael sent his fans to go after my video about Wolfie Chew. And I know he said, don't harass him. But here's the thing, though. He only said that as a fucking cover-up. I know this mainly because of the fact being that, well, I mean, why else would he actually say to go to my video in the first place if he doesn't want people harassing me?
Because I wanted them to give you criticism, constructive criticism. I feel like you didn't even realize. I feel like you're outright lying about what I said.
He's sending more. This is why the UTTP doesn't like you, Dan. You refuse to make any contributions. He's still typing. Let's see. It's like, probably going to be a long one.
You know, like, all he had to do was just not say anything. Now, granted, the video that...
Also, and JDM never sent his fans after you. He didn't even say to go to your videos. So what would you gain by sending the UTTP after him?
Oh, here we go. He just finished the last message, and you act as if you can replace a system that operated for years by your words.
And he made is unlisted. So, yeah. So I'm gonna have to put in a clip of my example of that later on, like after I'm done saying what I need to say. Come to think about it, I am done on saying what I need to say, so I'll just put the clip in right here.
I want all of you guys to go over to his video and leave some little comments on it, not to send hate.
Okay, hold on. I can't even. Okay, it's so quiet, but can you understand what this says?
I can vaguely hear it. I want you to go to his channel, but not to send any hate to him.
Some little comments on it, not to send hate to him, but to point out all the mistakes in the video that I didn't point out.
Now, when he said not to send hate, that was clearly a cover-up. How do I know this? Because he's a hateful person.
Oh,
Which
okay,
you give.
Wait, hang on. This relies on Michael's fans being able to see through something that was so explicitly, like, yeah.
Like, really? Like, you could talk to anyone that he's ever had contact with. Like, for example, TV Pumpkin Man.
Wait, anyone I've ever had contact with, JDM has had contact with me.
Oh my god.
The TV Pumpkin Man had a conversation with Michael in a Discord DM group. Well, not a group, but it was just him and Michael. Michael was apparently talking down to him and making him look bad.
Which you show no proof of.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And also,
what was
yes,
that?
Michael
yeah.
was trying to cancel me while talking to Pumpkin Man. And, you know, Pumpkin Man, he's like the smartest person because, you know, he didn't actually believe in Michael's bullshit.
That statement aged well.
Oh, is this Pumpkin Man?
Yes, TV Pumpkin Man. That was the guy who made the video about the sex offender shuffle with Dan.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Anyways, that statement aged really well because guess what? TV Pumpkin Man now disagrees with that.
So, yeah, because all Michael really does is that he says that I do something and expects people to believe him.
Which is totally not what you do. And I totally haven't provided proof for anything you've ever done.
Precisely.
Sarcasm.
Sarcasm is a powerful tool, my friends.
And lo and behold, people believe him without even thinking about the maybe that he could potentially be lying.
Oh, because that's like, geez, all that would do, right, is if I was like, oh, but they could be lying, and I didn't have any proof, that just casts doubt where it shouldn't be there.
Because clearly you provide so much evidence. Sarcasm.
Like, the most you say in order to substantiate your claims is another unsubstantiated claim.
You show no legitimate proof in this entire video.
Yeah, like, you don't need to, like, you don't need to be, like, writing paragraphs to prove the tiniest statement. Just show a screenshot. Because all you're doing to prove your statements, right? It's like if I say hamburgers are tastier than cheeseburgers because cheeseburgers don't taste good. But, like, that doesn't say anything. That just is another statement. Like, that's another unsubstantiated statement. Or, I know Dan didn't make this video with good intentions because he's a hateful person. I'm proving a statement with another statement, which ultimately doesn't prove it unless I can substantiate that Dan is a hateful person. And beyond that point, it's still an assumption.
do something and expects people to believe him. And lo and behold, people believe him without even thinking about the maybe that he could potentially be lying. Because, well, he is.
No, I'm not.
Prove it.
Care to elaborate on that point? Because
Oh, so JDM has to elaborate, but you don't.
Yes, there very much so is a need to elaborate because there's plenty of people out there who are very skeptical to your claims. Like, for example, yet again, TV Pumpkin Man. He's very skeptical to the claims that anyone makes.
No,
So
I mean, he's
he's smart because. Oh no, we're not saying you didn't, JD. Just to clear up, we're just saying that it's very hypocritical of Dan to expect you to elaborate while not elaborating himself.
I mean, TV Pumpkin Man agrees with us now, so you can't really make that statement anymore, Dan.
Moorman does a good job showing that you shouldn't believe everything that everyone says.
I mean, didn't you blindly believe Sly when he said that I made that drawing of you dead on the ground?
Yeah.
here's the thing. If he truly knows what he's talking about, then why does
Okay, just wait for this part. I love this part.
he think that Wolfie Chew's voice is real? Not only that he thinks her voice is real, but he thinks that it's science that her voice is real.
Huh. Oh jeez, is this the Wolfie Chew's faking her voice so cancel her deal? Nope.
Yeah. He shows no examples of me stating that.
Anyway, I'm probably gonna go now. It's getting
Oh,
quite late
okay.
on my behalf, and I do want to spend
Okay.
like the last hour of my day.
Okay. We'll continue this video in another stream. So, bye.
Bye.